Okay, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking something that's absolutely crucial for all of us: how we manage our digital environments. Tracing back to a really profound reflection from August 25th, 2026, we're going to look at how to intentionally curate a safe, positive digital existence. I mean, we spend so much time glued to our screens, right? Well, this is all about transforming that daily digital life into a continuous routine of peace and love. It's truly the best thing we can offer and support to ourselves and really to anyone on the same path with us.
Now, just sit with this thought for a second. Human existence itself was made out of love and peace before anything else. Wow. That is the core foundation of our entire journey today. It's a self-reminder of who we fundamentally are, before the algorithms, before the endless feeds, and long before the comment sections. The whole idea here is that if we keep this core truth in mind, we can use it to guide every single online habit. It's about lending a helping hand, bringing positive ideas into the spaces we occupy every day.
And hey, we definitely need that grounding starting point because our shared digital world is, well, massive. When we log on, we're basically traveling across this vast interconnected space. And let's be totally honest, it can feel incredibly overwhelming sometimes. There's so much noise. But it's also a communal ground where our daily interactions lay the literal foundation for what the internet actually is. The energy we bring into this global network, it ripples out, affecting everyone else traveling alongside us.
So, how do we bring that positive energy? It's all about using artistic visual views to express the safety and well-being of our online activities. Think about the good emojis we use every day, like a magnet pulling us together, a grounded black heart, a flying dove, or the white flag of peace. These aren't just cute little icons. They are the literal building blocks for injecting peace into our routine. By intentionally sharing these kinds of inspiring visuals and photos, we're continuously inspiring our daily digital life with good ideals.
Because look, without that intention, things get messy fast. The reality of the internet is that it can often feel like a chaotic, swirling optical illusion. You know exactly what I mean. You're scrolling for 20 minutes and suddenly you feel dizzy, drained, and just completely disconnected. The internet easily becomes this space of anxiety if we let endless daily feeds dictate our experience. It's just algorithmic noise trying to pull us away from that foundation of peace.
And it turns into this toxic, repetitive loop of mindless scrolling that pulls you down into the center, almost like a digital sinkhole. There's literally no way we can thrive in that. This is exactly why we desperately need a self-reminder to step back. We absolutely have to break the cycle to protect our digital well-being. If our goal is making a digital space where only good and positive energy thrives and building a solid, standard, safe digital space foundation where everyone can benefit, we can't just be passive consumers. We've got to step up.
Think about it in terms of time. Just picture a blank 24-hour clock face. I want you to really ask yourself, how exactly do you spend your hours from morning to night on the web? Time is the one currency we can literally never get back. When we're trapped in that scrolling cycle, those hours just slip away into the dark. But when we're mindful, when we see our digital life as an opportunity to spread good ideals, every single tick of the clock becomes a chance to add real value.
We can actually take that concept of time a step further. Imagine an hourglass marking the passing moments, sitting right next to a chess piece. It's a brilliant metaphor for staying grounded. Navigating the web shouldn't be a passive activity. It requires strategy, just like a game of chess. It requires making intentional, wise moves in our digital interactions, carefully choosing what we read, what we type, and what we share.
So what does this all mean in practice? It really comes down to a choice between mindless scrolling and mindful connection. On one hand, you're passively absorbing negativity and letting your energy drain. On the other hand, you're actively choosing to build a supportive digital space, using your time wisely, and continuously inspiring your network with good ideals. We make this choice every single time we pick up our phones.
Let's look at how we build that positive space practically. Imagine seeing a word like abundance pop up on your screen. Crisp, bold, impossible to ignore. By intentionally bringing positive ideas in different ways through strong text like this, we can literally flood our timelines with good ideals. If someone's stuck in a negative loop, seeing a stark, beautiful reminder of abundance can be a real game changer. It interrupts the chaos with something grounding.
Here's another super powerful example: gratitude. When we integrate simple, positive concepts like this into our daily posts, our texts, and our comments, it literally serves as a helping hand to others. It might seem small, but think about the impact of reading about gratitude when you're just having a terrible day. These small, intentional acts of digital curation are exactly what builds up a solid and safe foundation for the internet. And, when we commit to this, when we continuously inspire our digital spaces with positive energy, we arrive at an unshakable conclusion. Truth and peace ultimately win. I know, it doesn't always feel like it, especially when the internet is just loud and angry. But peace, love, and truth have real gravity. They outlast the viral outrage every single time. By standing firm and sharing good energy, truth wins the day over chaos.
This is where our individual actions actually blossom into a community. Think about pairing a powerful declaration like, "I love good people," with the deep roots of a tree. It perfectly illustrates organic growth. When you put that positive energy out there, you attract those people. Together, your collective actions root deeply into the digital soil, growing a connected, resilient, and safe online community.
Because ultimately, our daily internet use is a continuous journey. We are constantly traveling through a digital landscape. But here's the thing, we aren't just passengers looking out the window, we are actively paving the road as we go. We have the direct ability to shape and improve the spaces we travel through, leaving behind markers of peace and love for the next person to find.
And I really want you to internalize this. You are incredibly powerful as a digital citizen. Every single like, every comment, every image you share carries weight. Your daily routine of sharing good energy doesn't just make you feel better, it actively builds the foundation of the internet. You have the power to transform a hostile environment into a welcoming one just by refusing to engage in toxicity and choosing to project peace instead.
So, the whole shebang is summarized right here. Never forget who you are. When you log on, when the feed tries to drag you down, when the optical illusions of the internet try to pull you into a negative loop, never forget that human existence itself was made out of love and peace. Let that be your anchor, for sure. Let that guide your keystrokes and your clicks. Which brings us to a critical realization. Every single day, you are making a choice. You can be a passive consumer of the chaos, or you can take full responsibility for your digital footprint. You have the opportunity to be the person who posts the dove, who spreads peace, and who ensures only good and positive energy thrives. Finally, as we bring this explainer to a close, consider the simple, calm image of the moon. It symbolizes the restful end to a mindful digital routine. When you intentionally curate a space of peace and truth, you can log off with a quiet mind, knowing you've done your part to lend a helping hand to the world. So, as you prepare to open your next app, share your next photo, or write your next comment, what energy will you choose to leave behind in the digital world today?